Good night, good morning, good evening. Welcome to another video. I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're having a good life. So today's video will most likely be the last video for like 3-ish weeks. And that is because I am taking a break. So for those of you that don't know, I'm in my last semester of school and things are really picking up. As I'm sure you've noticed, I haven't been putting out videos as often. And that is because making YouTube videos, streaming, and school is a lot, especially right now. I could handle it before, but right now the pressure is really high and the assignments are heavy, and I really do not want to fail my very last semester of college. So I'm gonna be taking a 3-week break, and yeah, after that I'll see you guys in YouTube video format on May 7th at the earliest. Okay, now into today's video. We are VOD reviewing the man, the myth himself, CDawgVA. I'm a huge fan of his content. I have been for many moons, and he's a JoJo alpha chat. I don't have as much merch as this dude has. I really wish I did. I really wish I had the money to spend. But Connor, if you're watching this, okay, I got something, okay? So I need Senpai's approval real fast before I can move on. So Connor, if you're watching this, I don't have what you have, but I have this. I have this JoJo Part 6 poster that I got off of AliExpress. Not official, but it looks sick, right? I freaking love it. It's probably my favorite thing that I own. Pebbles, get out of the way! I hope this gets your stamp of approval. I got two others. And then I also have Daddy Gyro. It's so good, right? I do have these like white edges right here that I plan on getting rid of soon, eventually, maybe one of these days. It's a lot of work right now. I don't really have time for it. Apparently you can't just take scissors and cut them. Apparently there's more to it than that. So I've been told, and so that's an unfortunate situation to be in right now. And then I have this also super dank Jotaro in Star Platinum, sort of like color reflective piece. I think it's super cool. I freaking love it. I wish I had a better spot for it to where it's more easily visible, but right now it's just going right there and you really can't see much of it, but it's super sick. And so yeah, those are the 3 pieces of JoJo artwork that I have. The rest of it is Spider-Man. And yeah, that's my JoJo artwork. I hope you approve. I hope that scores me cool points with Connor. And just a real quick reminder about this series. This video series is to teach you guys Apex through your favorite content creators, right? This isn't a series to like bash anybody or be like, I'm superior, I know what to do, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, this is purely just if you guys want to get better at the game and you enjoy Connor. Like, you enjoy watching Connor, don't worry, I got this. You can watch Connor and I will help you get better at Apex. That's what I'm here for. I just want to make that clear because in a previous video, I had one of you guys sort of like bash on the person that I was reviewing, and you're like, I agree with your opinion, blah 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 blah, bash. No, that's not what I'm doing. That's not why we're here, okay? I just want to make that very clear. That's not why we're here. And yeah, let's just get into the VOD review. Here we go. All right, now let's just get into it.
Like, something's going on.
Got the hound. Approved.
Playing 144p, I am, yeah. Because if I do 1080, it fucks up my monitor. Relatable, dude. I play Apex in 16:10. Every time I alt tab, my monitor and computers just have a seizure. But I can't go back. I just can't. I tried going back to native and it just wasn't a thing. Loba and Pathfinder. Wait, Pathfinder supremacy. Let's go, baby. I'm streaming in 1080, but my game is in 1440.
1440. Oh yeah, because you have your monitor is larger, right?
Yeah.
Resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you do lower it, like when I tab out for anything, it just completely has like shits itself.
Feel that, buddy. I feel that.
It's like halfway between 4K. Well, not really. It's like it's like a third. Yeah, I mean, why not? Like, we got nothing better to do.
All right, we're landing hot. So normally, if you want to be like super serious about it, then you can be like looking around and seeing where other people are. So that includes looking behind you. You can kind of sort of like make a mental note where people land and then sort of predict where they are going to move. And just like be prepared, be ready for if somebody potentially comes that way that you predicted. Like, for example, say you're just like, you're going to energy, right? But you're looking around and you see 2 teams go gardens, you see 1 team land grow towers, and then let's say energy depot is uncontested, right? So if you spend too long looting in energy, you can sort of be like, okay, 1 team is here, 2 teams are here, these guys are gonna fight, and these guys in grow tower are gonna come to gardens and then probably make their way over here. Forgot step cursor. Give me a second. If you guys don't know what step cursor is simply just thick cursor. You know, it's thick, right? Step cursor, what are you doing? You know, like that. Okay. Anyway. So like I was saying, as you're flying by, you could just predict that this scenario would probably happen. Then if you take too long in energy, whoever wins between the surviving team over in gardens and a grow towers team, they will probably end up going to energy. unless you go first. Just like something to think about. Obviously you don't have to, right? It's plat 4. Even in like diamond, I still like get too lazy to do this sometimes. So it's not like a super big deal, but you know, if you are looking to really improve and you're really serious about it, then that's something I would definitely recommend always doing.
It's a long drop. Fun.
And yes, I do have my notes here from the first time that I watched this. And yeah, I'll give you guys my
kill early and we
first
just
impressions.
Stuff or some shit and then we just get
Not, I'm like kind of reading them off, but like
situation later on.
I got some of them memorized.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just not good at video games like I thought I was.
What'd you say, Connor? Hold on.
I don't know. Every time we kill early and we just don't have good stuff or some shit and then we just get clapped by a really unfortunate situation later on.
Yep.
Maybe I'm just not good at video games like I
No. Happens all the time, buddy. Don't even worry about it. I would say maybe about like 20 to 30% could be avoided if you're like really trying to like think hard about potential rotations of enemy teams. And well, I feel like just a lot of it could be avoided like that. But like I'm too lazy to do that shit either. So like I completely understand. But you know, like I said, guys, if you're really trying to get better, then do that shit. That's how you avoid a lot of unfortunate situations. But at the same time, you know, people will do the craziest shit. So like don't even worry. Don't even worry about it, my man.
Yeah, maybe I should just reconsider what I do for a living.
You know, I'm just gonna like fucking start a garden and do some shit like that. I don't know.
Do you have enough space in your apartment?
You know what I mean?
An indoor garden, Connor? Connor?
I'm dropping my bolt and all my ammo.
Yikes. Butchered speech today.
Did no one come hot?
No.
What the hell is going on?
So people not dropping hot actually happens like more often than you think, especially in ranked. More like only in ranked. There are a lot of passive players in this game, especially like below diamond. So lots of the time they won't hot drop into the zone because they perceive a million people to be there. And so when everybody in the lobby does that, except for you guys, then you end up dropping there alone. Like, happens all the time. A million times. I always forget that Connor isn't American.
Oh, there's a light ammo mag there where I was just walking.
Always. And I don't know why. He sounds very not American. I'm just an ignorant United States citizen. Wow, butchered that hard. I've had to like retake things like 18 times already because I just can't speak. Today's bad.
Oh, you want helmet by the way? I'll trade it for you in a sec.
That's actually a really good trade
Alright,
just because Bloodhound will be able to
you
just
can
spam that
choose
scan.
right
So
here.
nice.
That's a flatline. I'll take that at least.
Flatline goated, baby.
Where are you? Come on.
Yo, if you got that 3x in the flatline, you can control that sucker. Different breed.
The stuff.
Different
I do
breed,
got this
baby.
stuff.
All right, so his movements seem like a little bit stiff when it comes to like moving or looking around and stuff like that. I actually wrote this down when I first watched it. I said, so this could just be me, but judging from how he looks around, I think that maybe his sensitivity is too high. The movement seems a little stiff and jerky. I'm interested to see his aim later on, but I could be completely wrong about his sensitivity. At the end of the day, who gives a shit about what I have to say? But that's just my observation so far. But definitely cannot hurt to experiment with the lower sensitivity. If you guys ever feel like you're like overshooting and stuff like that, I would definitely recommend trying lower sensitivity. I am curious about what his sense and DPI is, along with his mouse pad room.
Loba should give Oz the good shit. Because she's Loba, so she's just useless.
Loba's passive should be applied to everybody. It's a team looter right there.
Yeah, true.
I love playing with Lobos.
Yeah, everyone loves playing with Lobas, but like no one loves being the Loba because it means that you get
Because it means you can't stare at her ass.
food, but you're fucking useless.
Yeah, don't freaking act like y'all ain't. Yeah, I'm right. You know.
Fights.
You know I'm right. You know. It would be so much better
Doesn't do anything
if she could pull out her gun so much faster, and if she could use her gun while the tactical was in the air. That would be it. That's all she needs. I would say Loba's Q is fun though, when it works. Because it like never works.
One times.
Sexy grapple. Now that everybody's playing Pathfinder again, because Pathfinder got low profile taken off. If you guys don't know, when you hit the survey beacon or whatever, he gets his ult back. So yeah.
I should get it.
I completely forgot about that until like
Master Drops, yeah.
a few weeks ago.
There's an extended energy magazine here, level 3.
Because who the heck
Yeah,
played
yeah.
Pathfinder until recently?
Hell yeah.
All right, we got a fight coming up.
Yeah, they're crafting.
10 seconds. The ring is fairly close.
Crafting Omega Wall.
Oh, I missed my shot. God damn.
Incorporate those slide jumps, Connor. I want to see some slide jump. Oh, there we go. Let's go, baby.
You guys really just ran pretty hard.
Am I missing the shots, man?
Oh my god.
Nice. Ooh. He's like ducking. I do that all the time. Don't worry, dude.
Yeah.
Dodge like that. That's what gamers do.
Oh, help me out, bro. Oh, you.
Got him. That guy's really weak.
Nice.
Nice, good shit.
All right,
Another squad coming.
we're gonna talk about that fight. Overall, I think you did pretty well. There are a few things that I want to touch on really quickly.
You shield swapping? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so right here, he realizes that he can't shield swap. There are 2 more still left alive. If this was me, okay, and take this with a grain of salt, okay? If this is me. As a Pathfinder, you are able to retreat very fast, right? And so you aren't able to swap. You aren't able to heal in time because the guy pops up right here. If this is me, I would have taken height. I would have grappled up top and retreated, popped the bat, and then re-entered the fight. However, it looks like that Connor made the right decision by staying because he was able to kill both of these guys. You know, I still think that backing up in the moment without the hindsight knowledge, in theory, yes, in theory, that's what I want to say. Backing up would have probably been the best move. But, you know, in theory, doesn't always equal to, you know, practicality, right? Just because in theory, that was probably the thing to do, it wouldn't have worked out and their team might have lost the fight. So, frick theory, bro. Theory's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, help me out, bro. Oh, you.
I also want to say that I think he kind of got a little bit lucky because Octane was out here and he did like a decent amount of damage to Octane,
Shield
I think.
swapping? Yeah.
15,
Oh,
30,
help me out, bro. Oh, you.
15, 30, 58. He did 58 damage to Octane. I think that Connor got kind of lucky that the Octane didn't over-aggress and push out. He had his teammate shooting at Octane, although he was fighting a guy later.
Got him.
I can't really tell if he was fighting him, this guy over here, when the Octane was fighting Connor. I can't tell if this guy was shooting straight at the Octane or there were stray bullets coming from this fight with the Wraith over here that just happened to hit the Octane. But if the Octane kind of like actually aggressed outside into Connor's side of this doorway, I just butchered that, but I'm just not gonna talk. I'm not gonna re-say it. If Octane had pushed out, this could have been really bad, and this could have ended not well for Connor, and then this would have ended in a 2v1 against Bloodhound. I think in theory, what would have probably happened if he hadn't taken height, which he didn't, but in theory, the Octane would have pushed out and then capitalized on Connor's lowish health, because by pushing out, now Octane has his back clear from Connor's Loba. But like I said, theory doesn't always equal practicality. So the Octane did not push out, which means everything worked out. But you kind of see what I'm saying here, that like how it could have gone wrong had the Octane chosen to aggress a little bit more. And then the last thing I want to talk about
Oh, help me out, bro.
is right here. He kind of holds crouch for like quite a little bit. It worked out. It's fine. But, you know, if you are a person who does this, and I'm not specifically just like Connor, you know, whatever. I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, I think. But in this game, you pretty much want to stay as mobile as possible, right? And what crouching does is that it reduces your strafe speed by quite a bit. And you're pretty much just a sitting target, right? And so, you know, if there was somebody on this like right wall over here, you know, there's a wall over to like the right, this side over here, right? If somebody's on top of it, you know, and you're crouched and you're sitting still, and they just like look at you and you're like, free kill, you know, right? Because it's not like you can be there like dodging bullets or anything like that. That's something that I see a lot of people do, and I think it's a habit that is best that people don't have. At the end of the day, in this game, your priority is to not die. So it's your priority is not to get hit by bullets. And then your second priority is to hit them, right? Because you can only hit them if you're not dead. You constantly just want to be moving and not be mobile. Don't be a sitting duck, stuff like that.
Another squad coming.
So we hear 2 teams fighting right now. They're going at each other, right? You really want to
They're, like,
loot fast,
someone else, I think.
heal
Yeah,
up
there is.
really quickly, and then capitalize on this fight while they're still going at each other, right?
They bought us time.
Because you do not want them to be reset by the time you get there. If there is a fight that you can take with a huge advantage, such as them being low health and not being able to reset while you are full health, then you want to take it, theoretically speaking. Obviously, there are like other factors, or like, is there another team around? Are they gonna third party our third party? You know, stuff like that. But like, generally speaking, this would not be a bad fight to third party. Although it sounds like they're long range fighting, so that might be more annoying. They might not finish for a while, or they might not finish at all, based purely off the sound of the guns, the sound,
There's another one in here as well.
the gun sounds, like what guns were shooting or being fired or whatever.
Fuck, I messed that up.
F.
Where was that? Where were they fighting? They
Going
must
for
have been
height?
Close.
Sexy. You guys know how I feel about height. Shit, know what I'm saying. Scanning around from above.
Oh, we heard the shot. Oh,
Beautiful. Beautiful. Love to see it.
Shops open for VIPs only.
Lucky you to tell him to fucking do it.
I need
He's
to
right there, Connor. He's right there. He's right there, Connor. He's right there, Connor. Well, let's see. What did I say in my notes? Ha 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 ha. You did look at one, Connor. All caps. I love what his chat says. His chat's like, there was one there. He was there.
Okay, what do I need?
To the left, you saw
Nothing
one.
in this. I guess I can get this from my
Blind. Oh shit.
vault. I could get a.
Damn, chill out, guys. Chill out.
It just sucks that I can't
You
listen
looked
to,
at one?
like,
Did I really? Well, just tell me I looked at one.
I'm lolling
So
IRL.
Fucking
You hear that?
dumb. I'm about to eat shit.
Nick, that was cringe. I know. Shut up.
Oh, guy right here.
I'm coming, boys.
For a heavy 14, he's shaking.
Bro, let me give him a little kiss. Oh, behind us? Behind us? What the fuck? Wait, where's this boy at? Hit him for 50.
Probably push this guy.
Yeah, you probably push him.
Yeah. So right now, there's only one guy over there. We know his teammates, I think, are like over in this area, I think. So as far as I know, this is one person. This is a solo, right? So you can push them 2v1. So I agree with this call.
No,
All right. So he's getting Horizon sucked.
Got one, got one.
I'm getting pushed, I think. I assume.
Number one
Yeah,
Apex
Horizon's
MILF.
at that. Oh, there's another one down, is there? Oh, fuck. Vault sucks.
Connor, I would definitely recommend trying to like lower your sensitivity a little bit. Just like experiment. And then obviously if you don't like it, just put it back. Screw me. Screw what the hell. Screw the hell I was saying.
Give me a shit.
I slept on low sensitivity. I slept on low sensitivity for like way too long, and then I tried it, and my life has been forever changed.
Oh, low. He's got no shields.
Oh, guys,
I
one
fucked that
shot.
up.
Bop to the top.
Hmm.
What if I had claim for that?
Positive RP. Okay, let's go. Okay. Should we?
Feel that.
Oh, they're right there.
Feel that in my soul. Yeah, we're positive. Let's go.
We're pushing this.
Good dude.
All right, so you want to be really careful right now. You kind of just like flinged yourself out into the middle of an area with no cover. If these guys were out and turned around and kind of like staring at you, you just use your grapple. You really don't have like anywhere to go. So if there was like, so you know, if the Octane was here, the Horizon was here or whatever, and they could have just absolutely laser you with your fatty old pathfindy hitboxy. You know what I'm saying? So just like be careful. You know, maybe like around this edge would have been probably a little bit better. So like maybe like around this corner or like peeking, you know, with a little bit of cover to like protect yourself in case people are aiming at you. Minuscule things that could save your life, you know, if you were put into an unfortunate situation, right?
Good dude.
Let's try to do it together.
See Octane.
Yes, and then he moves to it. Nice.
Are they?
See, at least you moved to the cover. Buck.
They're literally just leaving their friend. I mean, we can go catch them still.
Wait, there's something that I saw in my notes that I wanted to like look at. Connor, do you think I could beat up Tom Holland? No, okay. No, you cannot. Tom Holland does all his stunts, bro. My man's shredded.
You want?
What's your KP at right now?
Pretty high.
Yeah, I got 4.
Oh, yeah, I'm on 4 as well.
So at this point, you really don't have to like be super aggressive or anything. You can just kind of play for placement if you really want RP, because you do have the points for it. So you probably will get your last 2 KP at the end game if you win it. Even if you don't, you know, would you rather die now at 11 squads left with 4 kill points, or would you rather die at 3 squads left with 4 kill points? You know, that's just something to think about if you are playing very seriously, really trying to gain RP or whatever. But like, y'all are boring. I like this man. That shit's boring.
Another squad actually. Right.
It's a smart thing to do, but boring. So frick that.
Let me get fucked, clown.
Just let them get hecked by them. So these guys are going up this way, right? They're about to round this corner and then be perfectly safe once they get around it, right? And then we see that there's another team shooting at them to the left over here. So if these guys to the left were to follow Octane's team up this way, they would essentially put themselves into your line of sight and in between you and this Octane's team, right? So it doesn't really make sense for them to do that. These guys aren't going to fight each other, basically.
Right.
I don't think they are, from what I
Let
remember.
me get fucked, clown.
But even without hindsight, I'm pretty sure I put it in my notes or whatever. I said something along the lines of So the team that shot at the guys running away is about to run into y'all. The Octane's team was running the corner, and if the other team decided to follow, then that would put them between y'all, so it doesn't make sense for them to follow. Their def's about to fight you next. And they would. And they do. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Because it makes more sense for them to fight you guys than to put themselves with their backs completely exposed to you guys by following that Octane team.
How close are they?
I think they're pretty close.
I think they're pretty close. Gets shot at from like 2 feet away.
Fuck, I'm missing all these goddamn shots. I'm healing.
Yeah,
I'm healing. Fuck.
All tabbed in the middle of a fight. Oh, shit. My man's confident, bro. My man's confident. Connor's an alpha confirmed.
They're backing off.
Oh my god.
Low.
Yeah.
All right, so he's giving up his high ground. Kind of risky.
Here though.
Killed looked like an Octane that's ratting. So his teammate went down to the low ground too. If Connor hadn't made it up in time, then this guy would probably jump down. Yeah, probably jump down and then beam his teammate or something along those lines. He got a kill off of it and he finished off a squad. So cool, but at the same time, you want to be careful because I'm pretty sure there was like a line about there being another squad here or something like that. You want to be careful because you know there are two teams fighting and you just don't want to put yourself in a bad position that could really screw you over later on.
She's low.
Okay, we'll talk about this grapple here.
No, I didn't really push me. Octane below here.
Okay, now before we talk about this, I want to talk about that grapple. So he lasers this Octane, right? And then he grapples over it to try and aggress and kill the Octane, right? Or down the Octane. But he does this without really knowing the information of where Octane's teammates are, right? And so with the power of hindsight, we see him plop over the side and he's shooting at this Pathfinder, right? This is not Octane, right? So if Octane was here, right, Octane still got at least full health, I'm assuming, because I can't remember if he broke his shields or he almost broke his shields. But assuming Octane has full white health, right, which is something you tend to want to do, right, is you want to be, okay, let's play off of the fact that these guys are decently healed, right? If Octane was here, then he turns around and Pathfinder heard you and he turned around, then they both just stand there and they both absolutely just beam you, right? And you're just boned, right? So you kind of just like grappled in there without the knowledge of where the other teammates are. So it was like a really risky grapple. Like it paid off. You got the kill. The Octane was for some reason nowhere to be found and ran away like a freaking coward. Classic Octanes, you know what I'm saying? But this was a very risky grapple, although it did work out. Nice shots though. But there was that crouch thing that I mentioned earlier.
No, I didn't really push me. Octane below here. I hit him for like 100, I'm pretty sure. God damn it.
Dead.
All right, so you kill, and then okay, so you pop a bat. So you want to be careful right now, especially because we saw that other team that was in the tunnel right over here. No, right over here. The team in this tunnel right here, right? They were shooting at you. And so we have no idea right now if they're about to bum rush you. We absolutely have no idea, right? And so while you're healing, these guys could be on top of you right now. Just drop down and just absolutely laser you. I don't even know if you're under the cover. Are you under the cover? Okay, yeah, you are. I think, in my opinion, this would have been a shield swap moment and not a heal moment, just because we don't know if that Wraith is going to aggress or not. So we assume she is. We shield swap for the instant health and not the bat. But it doesn't look like they do aggress. Oh, maybe. Oh, she might. I think she pinged them. I guess that she did aggress. Yeah. Or the Wraith, that team did aggress. And then there's another team over here. There's a team in this tunnel and the team over here to the right. Oh, the Wraith would absolutely have to aggress because of the circle. Oh, yeah. So no, she definitely did. She just didn't go for you.
We're max KP, so just get away.
Let's go this way.
But you like see what I'm saying there?
Kill points.
How that was kind of like a risky grapple and then a risky bat at the same time.
3 assists, so he's at 5 and 6 is the max. And it gives you points for level.
But like at the same time, now that I'm thinking about it more, Pathfinder did go over to hold the door. And so if you had ran through the door normally, the Pathfinder would have been there to meet you and probably put some shots into you. So there is that. You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you shouldn't have grappled. You should have just ran straight there. You know, there's obviously more than one way to do everything, right?
Run up.
Man, I played that pretty nutty, not gonna lie. Wish you could have saw that. You'd have been proud.
Yeah. Well, I saw that grapple. That looked pretty gamer.
Yeah.
It did look pretty gamer. That's true.
The one where you
did.
grappled over their Octane and pushed their other guy to finish him off. Come on.
It did look gamer.
All right, I will watch Connor.
It's true.
Go in.
But yeah, I think it's a good idea to back off since you do have full health and full shields or whatever. Not full shields and full health. Full KP.
I grabbed the Peacekeeper.
I do think it's a good call. Fights are very unnecessary right now, especially that you have 6 KP or more than 6 KP. Started choking on, air. Controversial opinion.
hope you didn't think
Peacekeeper
about any
iron
of the stuff
sights.
that's on
No
here.
choke. Goated.
I need those syringes.
No, I didn't
actually.
pick up.
Maybe I'm just
I
old.
just picked up like shield and light ammo. Or
Maybe I'm just too old. Those are the days. Simpler times. Raid
That's right.
Pathfinder, Lifeline,
Let me pick up.
R9 PK,
Do you have
or
any
Wingman.
excess light ammo?
Light? No, I've only got heavy.
Simpler times. Guys, I ordered some blue light glasses because I can only stare at a screen now for about an hour and a half, or else my brain,
I wanna
or
see
no, my
the
eyes
clip
start
of
hurting
that,
really
like,
badly.
play
Not my
that I
eyes.
did earlier.
My eyes start
thought it was
straining,
not you,
and I get
like this.
crazy headaches, like crazy headaches. It's so bad, especially with all these lights on. It's a terrible time. It's awful. It's awful. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to not get headaches when I look at my phone.
That's fine. We'll just,
That'll be the day.
oh, guys are down there.
Wait, hold on. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, the ship's gonna be in the ring.
Look at that circle, baby. Look at that circle. Yeesh. Like a sixth of it. Like this is the straight middle, just not playable area. So as you guys can see, it's either gonna pull over to the left side, over to the right side. It's definitely not gonna pull down because there's not enough playable area. It could pull up. I doubt it. Just doesn't seem like it. Just because of how, for the most part, the circles have been pulling down and left, down and diagonal, not like straight anywhere, you know? Except for this one. This one's kind of like straight down. Nah, forget what I said. Forget it. Pull inside carrier, other end. Very bog.
Oh, that must have been a bad scan. There's definitely people here. Let's really watch our back because they're probably gonna come up here.
Good comms. Definitely always be watching your back.
Oh, there's people here. We should probably fight them.
Oh.
God, I cannot hit a fucking shot, eh?
Flatline recoil. You pull down, you go right, left, right, right, left. Not necessarily that fast though.
God. Old 30-30. Alright, take it.
Yeah, 30-30 cracked,
Oh, I
bro.
hit both of
Oh,
them.
fat
Fuck.
nade.
What a fucking incendiary.
Fat therm.
Oh,
He cracked one as well. Too bad he doesn't have anvil
there's
receivers.
two of them with it.
This would be nutty right now. Get those anvils. Oh, too late. No. Could have used them earlier.
I don't know how I grabbed the 30.
Unbox,
it's gold.
bro.
I'm like, gotta do it.
This is. Oh, here. Fuck, why am I on fucking.
Oof. All right, backing up, retreating.
I'm scared about behind us.
Nice. You should be. You should absolutely be scared about behind you. Nice job. That team in Fight Night could absolutely come to third party you. Good job being aware and mentally prepared. I think there's a chance that they probably won't push you just because like they have a really good position in Fight Night right now and they don't know where this fourth party is. If they go and push you guys and third party your fight, then they might give up their position to the fourth party that whose position we don't know.
Recharging my shields.
Looks like
I saw those
neither
shots,
team wants to
goddamn.
aggress just because they're scared of the third party.
If they come close quarters, I think that's good for us.
Now to clean up.
Yeah, I would agree. I think you can take this fight right now just because of, like these guys probably aren't giving up their position. Oh, you know, they might. There's three people. There's three parties. They just, I guess it was a rat or something. You know, they might.
Oh, can they not come through this?
They might third party now.
Shield cells, please. There we go.
Maybe it isn't the best idea to aggress.
Bats. There we go. Nice.
And those are my first impression thoughts.
Alright, I'm pretty set.
Tons of shields now.
Okay.
Oh, they are?
I gotta go down there.
I got zoomed. Did you see that? Oh shit. I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in.
Oh, they are?
I gotta go down there.
God, he just zoomed around that
This is
corner.
ratting, bro. Hold on. Just gonna. I'll just get my scan.
Oh, I don't have a helmet. I'm an idiot.
I don't need to. You don't have a
Maybe
helmet?
one more.
Just go
No,
for
wait,
the
you can do it
shot.
again. You can do it again. I think.
I wasted it for heals. Sorry, I got a white.
Fuck, that one fucking team is hitting us.
This is probably not the greatest circle. Right. Fight Night's got the strong ass position right now. Oh.
Oh, thanks for the purple shield, bro.
Wow. They're really going at it.
Have you scanned them?
Nice.
We can push them if we have to.
Never be afraid to ask your bloodhound
Not
for
in the
scans.
circle.
Never be afraid to do that. If the bloodhound isn't scanning, then you gotta take initiative.
Oh, you're
Hell yeah.
pushing it? Okay.
No. Just frozen grenades. They're blocking it
So
off.
that grenade, it didn't really like do much. There wasn't really like a point to throwing the grenade because, you know, it's not going to, even if it does damage, right? It's not, if you go out there, this guy over here, right? So it's not going to be, you're going to be able to push and capitalize it. You're just going to go around the corner and heal, right? You're not throwing it to like reposition the Pathfinder or anything. So it's like kind of a waste of a grenade. You know, you definitely want to put thought into what you use grenades for, because grenades are really good. I've said this a few times, and Bevo said this a few times. You don't know who Bevo is. Bevo's a special guest who sometimes makes appearance because he's got a lot of competitive experience. But grenades are really good for repositioning enemies. They're good zoning tools, and that's mainly what they should be used for, is zoning tools, right? So if you throw it without the intent to reposition an enemy, or like this is a guaranteed a lot of damage that I'm going to be doing and I will be able to capitalize on, you want to like maybe not throw the grenade if it doesn't fall into those two categories. You want to use grenades with a lot of thought into it, because unless you're fuse, you for the most part you only ever have like 1 or 2, maybe 3.
Oh, you're pushing it? Okay.
No. Just using grenades. They're blocking it off.
But those guys are in a really bad position right now.
They left us alone. Thank fuck for that.
Are they pushing?
We gotta leave. Gotta leave.
Same thing as basically last time. Although, you know what? When I think about it more, so if this like lands like right over here, because I'm pretty sure this guy was right around this doorway. If this lands like about right here, I don't think it is. It could stun him, right, and have him take more ring damage, assuming he's still in the ring. But I'm not 100% sure that that was his goal. Yeah, just really want to like put some thought into like how you use grenades. It's just like a general tip for everybody, you know.
The edge of the ship's in. The edge of the ship's in it. It's fine.
These guys are gonna fuck us up.
Don't worry, Connor. When I first watched this, I also thought the edge of the ship is in it. What you can do though is, if y'all didn't know, which I honestly just completely forgot about until like a few weeks ago, you can tell if you're in the circle by
Gotta leave.
if the circle's flashing, you're not in it. Right
The edge
on the
of
map.
the ship's in. The edge of the ship's in it. It's fine.
So the circle's flashing right now, so you're not in. If you go out,
You guys are gonna fuck us.
then the circle stops flashing. So just a little piece of information that a lot of people actually don't know, and I didn't know until probably a few months ago, but then just completely forgot and like never used until a few weeks ago.
What's up? Oh, 3. Nice.
So this is a bad spot to be in, like a really bad spot. It's got literally no cover, and they just got like an open side on him. They're covered from the guys to the left. The guys to the left clearly are not the problem right now. The guys over here, they have super strong position, and yeah, you don't really have much to work with.
No. Can you give us a grapple?
Yeah. Hold on.
We need to
Where
move.
do you want to go? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Sure. Beautiful.
Why
no.
they focus?
Nading to sort of like distract them or hopefully take some damage so they can't like, you know, focus you as much. That's a good nade. No, I agree with that nade.
Oz. The fuck.
Come on.
Oh fuck.
So I want to say instinctively,
The fuck.
he kind of like takes a little part of the cover that as much as he can is blocked from the right and the left side. So I want to say good on him for that. Definitely your only option. So it's a good thing he did that. I just want to say like good instincts, like good job. The fact that you aren't finished like before you finish batting is crazy. like I can say to reload or something over on the left.
Come on.
Oh, his grapple didn't reach.
Fuck. Why they
Otherwise, his grapple's too far, I think.
Fuck.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
No. Fuck.
Then it let go, I guess. He's taking damage or something.
Wow, we're the ones getting fucked in the ass. Damn it.
Yeah.
Should have stayed there for a second. I
Yeah.
didn't want to get picked off.
No, you definitely could have not stayed there for a second. No, sorry.
Oh my god. Literally.
No, even though he went down, Connor's move to get out of there was definitely the right move.
Both of them were like, let's stop fighting. Let's fucking kill these guys.
Yeah, to be fair though, you know, you guys are clearly in the most vulnerable position over here, right? And so, you know, by beaming you guys, it only makes sense, like, because then, you know, they get more kills and then a higher placement. So, like, I would have done it.
God damn
That's
it.
so annoying.
So in my notes, it said the only thing I can think of using hindsight is realizing beforehand that you would have no cover in the next circle. You would have to push the team at the end of carrier. However, that team would have definitely tried a third party all. So I can't really see a way to survive that besides either doing that or pushing the guys in fight night. But you know what? Maybe it was worth the risk, right? Maybe if you had pushed the guys in the carrier, the guys in fight night wouldn't have third partied and you would still be alive. Maybe. Maybe. I don't really know. But that's like, I said that's the only thing I can think of, maybe.
Y'all should have contested the team in the carrier. Yeah, hindsight's 2020, eh?
There you go.
Yeah, now we know that was the right move. But at the time, it was like, if we do that,
Maybe.
we'll be able to
Might have
just
been the right
come and
move.
wipe us when we're done. Like,
And then I said, yeah, I thought the same thing, Connor, when I first watched this. Don't worry, you're not alone.
We probably
Like,
would've won
yeah,
the
like,
battle.
yeah. Honestly, we probably should have fought them earlier, like way earlier, but we didn't know that at the time. We wanted to play safe. We didn't want to throw. We were doing so well.
Hindsight's a march.
She's fucked. She's
Man, we
so
had that
fucked.
too,
Absolutely.
Like, wait for the final battle. I feel bad for this guy.
Can't win here. Let's have a look what's going on. Let's see who wins this. Actually, I'm curious.
So these guys in Fight Night have such a crazy advantage, especially a height advantage right now.
Oh, that horizon got fucked.
This Octane's not looking good either.
We fucking lost to these guys.
Nasty nade. That was a nasty nade, dude. That was a nade with some thought in it.
This is so sad. Why do we-
Yeah, so these guys in Fight Night had the advantage and still lost. Well, that feels bad. Somebody said paid Pecco in his chat.
God, look at that. I got fucking hit by everything.
All right, that's it for the VOD review. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If I had to place Connor, I would probably place him like Diamond 4 as like his highest. Another person said paid Pecco. And no, I haven't watched any of his Apex gameplay. This is literally the first thing that I've watched of him playing the game, or I watched it like yesterday or whatever when I was like taking notes on it. I say that just because I'm pretty confident I placed him right. And yeah, that's it for the VOD review. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're gonna swap over to the ending now. Initiate the thing that has no sound. Everybody tells me it should have sound. I'm sorry. And that's it for this VOD review video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the JoJo Giga Chad that is CDawgVA. I would love to know the origin story of that name because it's probably a trash taste. I could probably find it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, you should, because that's probably where I'm going to be the most active besides Discord. Because like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going on a 3-week break to finish school, which I'm very nervous about leaving because it's probably going to hurt a lot. Okay, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys on Twitter. And if not, on May 7th-ish. Bye.